Hi. I don't know wherever you are in the part of the world right now. I may be saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, just take care to us. Just me saying hello. Yes, this is Ruth Dumade, mind coach and family clinician. I'm always here to just share some thoughts with you, to share some moments with you that I know is going to be helpful as we walk along the path. So right now, I see a lot of pains, a lot of devastation, a lot of hurts, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain that we cannot talk about and we cannot explain as a result of so many things happening in our society. To be sincere with you, it sucks. It really drains when you hear about it, it hurts every one of us, and we wonder what is happening. Why is it so bad like this? Why is the world getting so worse? Why are people getting so wicked? And all those stuff. And I know so many of us are really bothered about what is happening. But I want to tell us today that damaged people damage others. Hurting people hurt others. I will say it again. Damaged people damage others. Hurting people hurt others. You see how I said it is as simple as that. There are a lot of people that don't know how hurting they are until they start manifesting certain things. There are a lot of persons that don't know how hurting they have been due to one situation, one experience, one pain or the other, until they start seeing it manifest on a daily basis. Now, you see, for the past weeks or for the past month through this pandemic season, I've really been volunteering for different organizations on mental health, family wellness, family well-being. I've been volunteering, counseling, online counseling to be precise. And I get these calls coming from everywhere, every part of the world, everywhere around the states, the country. And most of it is as a result of pain. Most of them are as a result of heartbreaks. Most of them is as a result of the real thing that they didn't know was living with them, or the real person that they didn't know was living with them. They thought this was ordinary. Unfortunately, it was more than this, or it is more than this. And right now, okay, someone just said, please, can you reduce the music so that my people could hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm seeing you, Henry Spice. I'm seeing you, Sosa. I'm seeing you, Tega. And I'm seeing some of my friends here. Thank you for hooking up and hanging on here. So now, some persons don't know how bad or how damaged they are until things start showing up. Now, I want to talk about some people's childhood. So many persons are damaged as a result of damaged childhood. So many persons are in tears today in marriage because of damaged childhood. So many husbands are really here on earth and in that marriage, and they were damaged, and their level of damagedness, or whatever you can call it, is showing. Marriage is not magnifying it. Marriage is now exposing it so bad. I heard someone say something like, oh, I married my husband. I didn't know he was gay. When I got into the marriage, that was what I realized. So what can I do? I need help. Someone is saying that while I was growing up, I grew up with someone that bet me at every little provocation. Every little provocation, she bet me, and that was her best way to correct me. She bet me to the extent that in the process of beating, she hit my eyes, and right now, I can't see clearly. Unfortunately, I have my children, and right now, at every little provocation, I beat them unknowingly. I beat them to stupor, and I don't know why I do it. And you know what? Whenever I do it, it reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of how hot I have been. Oh God, someone say, oh, right now I can see how irresponsible my husband is. Right now I can see how irresponsible my wife is. Right now, things I thought we could manage right now is showing up. Let me tell you, it didn't just show up this pandemic. It has been there for a while. Why am I doing this video today? It's as a result of what is happening. Let me tell you, that rapist out there, I know one thing. He's a damaged person. She's a damaged person. You know that pedophile out there? He was a damaged person. She was a damaged person. You know that person that is ready to beat, abuse the wife, abuse the husband, whether physically, verbally, emotionally, psychologically? They were damaged. You see, the issue is not about you being damaged. There are certain level of damageness or damaged people, or there are certain level of it that you can't really control. Some people, they got damaged while they were children. While they were children, they got damaged. Sorry about that. They got damaged while they were children. Some of them were raped. Their innocence were taken away from them. They didn't plan it. Either because they were somewhere they shouldn't be, or some uncle, some aunties, some friends took advantage of them. That was what happened to them. Some persons couldn't just control it. It happened. But now, I came here to say to every one of us, why is it that when you see men talk the way they talk, you as a female folk, you react badly because you feel like they shouldn't talk the way they're talking? Check well. Don't you think you're reacting from pain? Sometimes you see certain views, certain colors, you react, you become paranoid. Why are you doing that? Check yourself. Don't you think you are reacting from some pain? Why is it that when you see a kind of complexion of people, be it male or female, you start reacting, you start getting infuriated? Are you not asking yourself, am I not reacting based on something that had happened to me some years ago? Oh, I'm not going to take bullshit from a man. I'm not going to take bullshit from a woman because I know who I am. My father went through it. I will not allow myself to go through it. Aren't you reacting from a place of pain? I will never get married because men are scums. Men are scum. Marriage is over exaggerated. Ask yourself this question. Aren't you responding or reacting from the place of pain? Whenever you see certain situation in your marriage happen, you start crying, weeping, wailing. No matter how little it is, it becomes very broad. Why is it that way? Aren't you responding or reacting from the place of pain? Pain is something that happened to us to drive us towards somewhere. To either our self-consciousness, self-realization, or things that we need to change in the life of people. Sometimes pain could be so painful. And that is why I say hurting people hurt others. Damage people, damage others. In fact, some of them don't even know when they do certain things. Some of them don't know when they react badly. Some of them don't even know when they say things they shouldn't say. And a lot of persons can't even control their pains. They can't control their tears. They can't control their anger. They can't control their frustration. They can't control all the darkness that is inside their hearts as a result of pain, childhood pain. Some persons were loving until certain incidents happened. Some persons were loving until they lost their job. Some persons were loving until they lost their father, they lost their mother, they lost their siblings. You see, a lot of people grieve differently. A lot of people grieve. Sometimes you say, is it not just that he lost his job or she lost her job? And you say just. For some persons, when they want to grieve over a loss of job, it takes them their lifetime because it drags them back to where they are coming from. That probably they've heard that they are not good enough. Probably they've been compared with other children. And when something happens to them, it refers them back to what mama or papa said. Let me tell you, our society is getting worse because of wrong parenting. Parenting cannot be overlooked. It cannot be undermined because it is important. Our parents parented us based on the knowledge they had. Right now, it is your responsibility as a mother or as a father to increase your knowledge of parenting, to unlearn certain things you have learned. Don't say, this is me, I cannot change. It is time to unlearn certain things to help our children, to help people around us, our colleagues, our friends. Some people are around us, but they want to learn one or two things from us. It's time to start unlearning certain things you have known. The family is so important to my heart. The family is so important to everything that concerns me. I love family any day, anytime, be it nuclear, be it extended, be it family bonded with either blood or not blood. I love families. That is why I'm here today to share this. Please, please, sir, if you see that something has gone wrong to someone you know, to a child you know, to a son you know, to a man you know, please help them look for help. Help them look for help. In fact, while I was saying, my battery went down and the light got dim, but I'm going to sort it out as time goes on. Help them look for help. Please, if you're in pain, if you're in lack, if you need help emotionally and you don't know what to do, just give me a call. I can help you. I have friends that could help you. I have people that you could talk to and you could be relieved. So please, 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 always learn to ask for help. Asking for help doesn't make you little. In fact, if you ask for help and someone laughs at you, to be sincere with you, it is not you that is asking for help that has a problem. It's the person that is laughing that do have a problem. So it is time for us to open up. Go to that wound that has been hurting you. That every time you hear a particular song, every time you hear a particular sound, every time you see a particular color, it triggers your emotion. It spoils everything in your body. Ask for help. A lot of people are there to help you. A lot of people are willing to help you. In fact, mama, dada, uncle, auntie, if you see a child that has been raped before, if you see a child that has been molested before, if you see a child that grew up from an abusive home, please, such children need help. Don't say when they grow up, they will sort it out. If you are a mother and you are an abusive mother, if you're a father and you're an abusive father, it's time to carry your children for full family therapy. It's time to help your children, because what you think is little, in few years from now, it may damage you. In few years from now, it may be the thing that will be devastating to people around you. I don't know who I'm talking to right now and how much you need this. Please always learn to ask for help. Help is everywhere. Stop. I know you have been humiliated before. I know your heart has been broken before. I know someone you opened up to talked to you badly and exposed what you said to him or her. I know your heart has been broken. But I was not the one that broke your heart. The auntie around you wasn't the one that broke your heart. You see, people around you, God kept them for a reason, to just help you walk through life path. Please, I want to beg and beg again. You see, you wouldn't know when your heart will start showing where you least expected. You wouldn't know when your heart will start leading you to paths that you never planned for. You wouldn't know when your heart will lead you to places you didn't expect to be. I want to talk to everyone hearing me that would be hearing me later after now. Please and please, people are there to help you. Ask for help. Someone is asking, what if we don't want to forget? Yes, what if we don't want to forget? Some persons actually don't want to forget. You give people time to heal up at their pace. You give people time to heal up at their time. You see, you can stretch forth your hand to help people. Another thing is for them to stretch their hand to receive help. So some persons take time to heal. Some persons take days to heal. There are some persons that call in to ask for help. When they call for help, immediately you just start giving them other scenarios, other options. You start brainstorming with them. Poker, their solution just comes and they find their way out of it. There are some persons that will take weeks, months, years to heal. But I'm concerned about when you are asking for the help. Please ask for the help early so that you wouldn't get embarrassed. You wouldn't get disgraced. You wouldn't get humiliated. You wouldn't get death penalty for doing the wrong thing. Because they say ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Today they caught you as a pedophile. Before they take you to law enforcement agents, some persons may they'll just take laws into their hand. Jungle justice. Today they caught you as a rapist and they saw you, they caught you in the act. They may just do what you least expected. Tomorrow your husband beats you the way you were not expecting. The reaction from you may just be surprising, that even you that is in that abusive marriage is a damaged person too. And you react badly at the end of this. But she was a good woman. Oh, but he was a good man. What happened? Marriage magnified it. Now, I don't know what your experiences were, your childhood experiences, your teenage experiences, your marital experiences are. It's time to ask for help. When you have physical injury, you go to the hospital, you ask for help, and they treat you. Physical injury like you're diabetic, you have high BP, you have different illness physically. You go to the hospital. We have practice specialists in different or experts in different fields. They attend to you. The same thing that happens to us. Our mind along the path gets roughened. Our minds along the path get damaged. Our minds along the path get injuries. Now, you see, sometimes all these things as a result of psychological damages, social damages, biological damages, hereditary damages. These are the reason why sometimes people are down with certain vices. Certain things you see them do is as a result of all these things. Some of them didn't even plan for it. You can imagine someone that came out hereditary. Either something happened in the mind and in the brain before the child was born. Either the mama that was pregnant was not expectant and she started taking things to abort that pregnancy. At the end of the day, it went sour. The baby came out with dysfunction. The baby came out with disabilities. There are some persons, their environment has been so toxic that their level of resilience has dropped so much. Their level of resilience is so bad. Their level of resilience has been so toughened. And some of them, they end up adjusting to life. Why some persons never adjusted? Some persons gave up on life. It is time to take care of your well-being. It's time for you to feel good. And part of what you need to do to take care of your well-being is asking for help. is asking for help. So don't stop asking for help. I'm out here waiting for you. I know someone is out there. Please, if you need to ask for help, especially if yours is so serious, ask for professional help. Yes, they use money to ask for professional help. It is expensive to ask for professional help, but you need them. Sometimes some people still do for free. Ask for help, and I'm sure you will find one, and your life will be better and happier. Thank you for connecting with me. I want to say thank you to my friends. I'm seeing Victoria. I'm seeing Jane. I'm seeing, okay, I can't get some names here right now, but thank you for joining. I was just concerned about certain things happening. I decided to speak up. Mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, sisters, brothers. It's time to stop hiding what is wrong with you. It's high time to stop covering the pain, the thing that makes you feel bad, the things that make you feel sad on a daily basis. It's time to open it up so you can get healing. Thank you for watching. Bye, and do have a beautiful day. Bye.